What is going on, everyone? It is Foul Play here, and I'm back this week doing the daily videos with Blue White Bogles here. I haven't played Blue White in a little while. I got that result with obviously Bant there, and that took a little bit of my time, and I was just doing some videos with that, seeing how good it was, and seems like pretty powerful when it works, but also pretty inconsistent as far as I'm concerned. So I'm gonna go back to Blue White, give that deck a little bit of love. Um, and yeah, have it all happening from there. So changes to the main deck. I changed one land out. I changed the Misty Rainforest out for the Flooded Strand over there. Um, I've also changed out the Hushbringers for Torporobs in the sideboard. Doing that because people running the Kiki Exarch twin combo sort of thing, which has lots of lightning bolts and Snapcaster lightning bolts. So, I mean, Torporob doesn't get bolted. I guess they can still bounce it to our hand with Cryptic Command, but we'll make them do the one extra thing. Also, green screen's a bit acting funny today. I couldn't quite get like the lighting consistency right on it, but running out of time and just want to record the video and put it up right. So yeah, I've been running 10 creatures in this list. I'm not sure like how good Stalker is in it. It's probably reasonable, but got lots of card draw from Curious Obsession and Staggering Insight anyway, so tending to lean towards my hexproof creatures, my Slippery Bogle, my Invisible Stalker. Maybe we could even try like a 3/3 Spirit Dancer, cool, and Invisible Stalker split there. Yeah, I don't want to go lower than 8 hexproof creatures, so we'll leave it as it is for now. So, same story here. We've got our Ethereal Armors as a playset, our Hyena Umbras as a playset, our Curious Obsession, and our Daybreak Coronets as playsets also. We've got 3 for like Aqueous Form and 3 for Arcane Flight. Arcane Flight obviously gives flying, but it doesn't like quite push trample damage over like Rancor does, or it doesn't give that protection from creatures like Spirit Mantle does. So we're going to be going with Aqueous Form instead, which gives unblockable, sort of pretty similar to protection from creatures, right? Also, when you attack, scry 1. Only downside is it doesn't give any stats, but it does give good synergy with your card draw auras. As long as you have one of them on the field, you can filter each of your draws on each combat step, which is pretty nice. And that's an attack trigger, so it does happen before the damage is dealt and before you draw the card. Same like permission package here with like 3 counter spells and 2 removal spells. Sideboard wise, we got the other 2 paths. We got 2 Pithing Needles for Blast Zone. Torporob for ETB type decks, Skyclave Operation as well. Delay, I guess for anything where we're going to be wanting to counter a spell. My theory is delay is just as good as deprive, and in fact it might even be better because of the mana consistency, not needing to hold up double blue, not bouncing one of your own lands and losing tempo. Echoing Truth is sort of like a 5th removal spell that can get rid of ensnaring bridges and chalices as well. Remove like multiple Monastery Swiss Spears on a combat step and, you know, fog like 12 damage or something. It'd be pretty sweet. And of course we got the ley lines over there as well. So this is what we're doing. We're going to get into the video shortly. Alright, so getting into match 1 of this modern league here. We lost the Dara. We're up against a Lurrus deck here. We got double a hexproof creature and a relatively pain-free land base. I think this is worth a keep. We also got the removal spell for one of their creatures too. We can actually play perfectly around Blood Moon with this hand, which is pretty sweet. And opponent plays the turn 1 Wild Nacatl. I don't think we're going to have to worry about Blood Moon here. I might just play out the basic planes and pass the turn. I may want to path a creature. If they have like a good turn and go for like a Reckless Bushwhacker or something, obviously Path to Exile could be quite strong. Some sort of zoo deck. So Temple Garden and Sacred Foundry. Currently Naya colors. And just an attack for 3. They could have like Tribal Flames or something. It'd be pretty bad use with just 3 power. Second main wise, I don't think I'm too concerned about anything else. I think it's worth firing off the path here. Just to essentially use our mana efficiently. its opponent fails to find a basic land. Well, Path is looking pretty darn good right now. I'll say that much. Alright, so it is the Landfall deck. They play a Hellhound and a Hex Drinker. And we're going to just throw down our Invisible Stalker. I think we want to fetch basic island here and then go for that. Next time we can Seachrome Coast and play double blue aura. Well, I haven't seen this deck since Reed Duke took it into a league and did absolutely miserably with it. I think he won some games, but he didn't really win any matches with it. But obviously it has the ability to generate quite a bit of damage via Landfall. A little bit more consistent than what it used to be, but like removal is just so much more prevalent in the modern metagame. Like the mono red Obosh prowess deck that M. Haishi created is pretty massive. So obviously if he gets down like 2 landfall creatures, it's a lot better though. 2 or 3. And spending mana leveling up Hex Drinker. Interesting. So we're going to take an attack for 8. That's a fair bit of damage. Life gain somehow? No. Okay. So I don't think they have any real way to give trample. Question is, do we want to play double aura? Do we want to play aura with the Curious Obsession and then like chump blocker? I think we just go for the double aura here. We might even be able to find a Path to Exile off of the draw here as well. Be pretty nice. Bottom that one. And we draw Staggering Insight. Well, if we get to next turn, that's going to be good. I just accidentally tapped my mana. That's pretty bad. Well, opponent's going to go for it here if they've got it. Super unfortunate tapping of the planes there. I was like trying to click on an extra land out of hand to put it onto the battlefield and somehow clicked on the one on the board and then just skipped through. Yeah, silly stuff. Silly stuff. Ren in 6. Alright, that's fine. I think we live this turn. We still don't have a great clock though. I'd really like to see something like Ethereal Armor or like Daybreak Coronet, and then I'm going to feel a lot safer about the position we're in. Opponent returns Wooded Foothills. So they do have a basic forest. They must have just had it in hand. They've played it in more recent turns. Let's just attack our opponent instead of the Ren in 6. I think we want the card draw here. Probably better than the average card. Getting First Strike as well could make chump blocking easier. Let's put that on top. Go to our second main. We'll play out this second Invisible Stalker as a chump blocker. I forgot we're drawing 2 cards. Maybe it was worth bottoming that Hyena Umbra. In any case, it's okay. Get a chump block, at the very least. They get a max of 2 landfall triggers, so it doesn't matter if we block the Hound or the Hex Drinker as long as we block one of them. And then we're just dodging Lightning Bolt or Ataka's Command. It's unfortunate, like, if we're on the play or if this was a Bogle hand, I think would be in a much better position than what we are currently in. So technically it's better to block the Hellhound here. Obviously he hasn't pumped it yet, but if they do have the Ataka's Command, I guess we're dead anyway if they have Ataka's Command. Maybe I'll just block the Hex Drinker there. Maybe that's incorrect. Well, something like Ethereal Armor or Daybreak off top would win it for us. We do blank. That's pretty scary. Opponent's got a 6/6 with protection from everything, and we're attacking from 4. So we can't even block this Hex Drinker here. It's not really winning it for us, considering we're just about dead. I think we just lose this match. Alright, well, we just died a crackback. Look at that land flood. Crazy stuff. Let's go down to 16 lands, shall we? Just joking. Not going down to 16 lands. Oh, wow. Pithing Needle could be, like, really surprisingly good here. Unless they have Destructive Revelry, and then it might be quite bad. So, weak cards are probably our counter spells, right? They don't seem very good. Our removal spells seem absolutely excellent, as does the Echoing Truth, because it's really good tempo. Pithing Needle, you know, you can name their fetch lands, you can name their Wrenn and 6, you can stop them from cracking their fetch lands after they return them with Wrenn and 6, which seems pretty decent. Maybe not like game winning, but decent. If our opponent's bringing in Destructive Revelries, they probably lose value. We might want Torpor if our opponent's got like ETB, Destroyer, Artifact, and Enchantment effects. Well, we haven't seen anything of that sort yet, so I think it's a little bit crazy to be playing around that. I think maybe Aqueous Form is our weakest aura, so if we just trim on 2 of them, and that should be fine, and our counter magic, that should all be fine. Alright, we're keeping this one. We've got Daybreak. We're 1 white mana off of just winning. Obviously, it's not quite just winning, but it's pretty close, right? Very 2 mana heavy hand, though. Like, a lot could go wrong here. Not gonna lie, a lot could go wrong here. A lot can go right. We draw just 1 mana this turn. We play Staggering Insight. We get to attack. We get to draw a card. Everything's all peachy. Alright, everything's all peachy. So we'll play the Staggering Insight first. It's the most mana efficient, and if we draw a land off of either this or our next draw step, it will enable us to play both Hyena Umbra plus Daybreak next turn, and that means that we can play around a Nature's Claim type effect. Wow, opponent really doesn't want us drawing that card. They're going to chump block with Step Blinks. Oh, Mutagenic Growth. Alright, fair play. Yeah, well, we fogged a little bit of damage there. It's probably not worth the tempo, though. We have to hope they don't have a Bolt for Core Spirit Dancer here. Again, if we draw mana, we can Core Spirit Dancer plus Hyena Umbra, and then she should be pretty strong. Reckless Charge. Target creature gets +3, gains haste until end of turn with flashback. That's pretty cool. We might even just be dead here. This is wild. Become Immense as well? Holy shit, man. Calm down. Wow. Turn 2, get attacked for 15. Holy cow. Well, if we assume they have nothing, we can play Core Spirit Dancer and have it live. Hold up Path, hold up Echoing Truth. I like holding up Echoing Truth, I reckon. Especially if they like miss-sequence and play a Step Blinks pre-combat as well, that'd be amazing. But yeah, it works well with like all their pump effects, right? So they can plus the Wrenn and 6 here, but they don't have any targets for it land-wise. Just dealing damage to us, sure. They will get a forest if we path this step links. They shouldn't be able to give a creature haste, although they do have that one mana spell that can give haste if they have another reckless charge. They will be able to do that. Land, alright, sweet. We're back in the game. Things were pretty dicey when we got hit for 15 on turn 2. Clawing our way back into it now, though. Opponent just puts Lurrus into hand. That's got to be pretty good for us, right? They don't even have any targets for Lurrus yet. Well, if we play Daybreak Coronet, we put them to 1 or 2. We put them to 2. Well, if we draw a Hyena Umbra off the Daybreak Coronet, we just definitely win. Okay. Wow, that was pretty wild. Well, because they have things like Become Immense, I'm sort of liking my counter magic a bit better. It seems a little bit better than the cuteness that's a little bit better. I think I like Force as well. Maybe even Stubborn Denial still seems good. Possibly better than Echoing Truth. Apparently the opponent had a Tarka's command as well, but it didn't seem right. It would have got him pretty close. Honestly, it would have got him pretty close. Go down to 1 Stalker. It was good to reload on there, but it's pretty unlikely we're gonna win on the draw in that scenario. No creature, throw. Alright, this has a creature. And some land. It's pretty miserable though. Alright. As life gain, it has a creature. Can we draw Path maybe? Path would be nice. Alright, no drawing Path for us. Is end step still disabled? It is. Lame. Turn 2, step links, and land. Interesting. They're going for the 1 damage here, even though they miss 4 damage next turn. Rather curious. Are they giving it haste? Fair play. That's synergy. Stubborn Denial's not bad. I don't know how much we can do. We might be forced to chump block here even. If we can, you know, fog 4 points of damage chump blocking here and then play out another creature next turn, it might be worth it. Especially if they have a Tarka's command and can put down like an extra land again. I think I just skip. If we draw like Ethereal Armor, obviously, it'd be way better having the Staggering Insight gain life. But yeah, Tarka's command we're dead to. Mutagenic Growth. They can tap for a Become Immense now as well. It's a shame that this isn't Force here. Boros Charm as well. Alright. Alright, so we didn't get that game. That's a little bit unfortunate. Opponent was like very aggressive deck, won the die roll, and all of that went well for them, obviously. I'm not sure how consistent his deck is. I do like the Reckless Charge tech. I think that's some pretty sweet tech. I haven't been keeping up to date with Landfall deck lists, but seems like some pretty sweet tech to me. Yeah, other than that, I mean, some turn 1 creatures would be a lot better, and having like your 1 mana removal is better than having your Echoing Truth, but we had both in game 2 anyway. So yeah, that's going to be it here for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for daily Bogle content and ring the bell for more. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.